Okay, and welcome everyone to another video. This is Rod Kirby. I'm interviewing the cast of Jaron Lockridge's latest film, Cubic Zirconia. It is amazing. I've had the privilege and the honor of seeing a very, very, very early rough cut of the film. And let me tell you, it's something special. This may be Jaron's best project yet. He gets better and better with each movie that he makes. And I'm so honored to be hanging out with Mr. Keith Johnson, one of the starring roles in the film. Keith, how you doing, man? And tell us who you're playing in the film and what's it all about.
Well, thank you for that intro. And I play Bobby Clarke, he's a lieutenant, the detective of the sheriff's office, Bateman County Sheriff's Office. So yeah, that's my role, the lead detective.
Yeah.
He gets a hold of this case of a missing woman he watched movies this season. It basically is that classic detective crime thriller. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of those movies, like it was like really popular in the 90s that, you got Seven.
Yes.
The Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman movie. Even the Morgan Freeman, Alex Cross films, Kiss the Girls, Along Came the Spider. And even a little bit when I was researching just the character of Bobby Clarke, a little bit of maybe In the Heat of the Night, just for that southern kind of rural feel.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely a little bit of all of that. And as I was preparing, doing the research, the First 48 reality stuff, First 48.
Yeah.
Those reality shows. But yeah, just a little bit of all of that.
Yeah, I love. I hate that the show exists. The First 48. I hate that it exists because of evil stuff that goes on in the world. But I love watching. I cannot take my eyes off of stuff like that. And that's what drew me to Cubic Zirconia. It's a murder mystery. It's a mystery. It's kind of all wrapped in there. It's like, what's happening with this family? What's going on? And how is this? It's all happening in this small town. But let me tell you just real quick for everyone that's watching, the synopsis of the film is after a missing woman is found deceased, detectives race to locate her missing children and the motive behind it all. And that synopsis does not do it justice. There's so many twists and turns in this film. That it's a wild ride. It really is a wild ride. But Keith, let's take a look at the trailer for Cubic Zirconia. Let's take a look at the trailer, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss it. So here's the trailer for Cubic Zirconia. This is Jaron Lockridge's latest film. Take a look.
I worked over last night and got dispatched out to Tamala's sister house. She wanted to file a missing person report on Tamala and her 2 kids.
After further investigation, the body of Tamala Benton was located deceased.
Natalie Brown, TBI.
Domestic history, extensive domestic history, numerous arrests.
Tamala is not a saint. I ain't gonna pretend like she is. I'm telling you, there is something wrong.
Wow, there we go. That's the trailer.
Yeah.
Zirconia is coming out soon. Man, that looks awesome. Every time I see it, I see something new.
I'm excited to see it. I hadn't seen the final product yet, so I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, so Jaron sent me a very, very early rough cut. It's very rough. It's got different issues with this. Nothing near close to final. Didn't even have music in there just yet. But it just gave me an opportunity to see and prepare for our interviews with the cast. So loved what I saw thus far. Cannot wait to see the finished product. And for everyone that is just joining us, I'm talking to Mr. Keith Johnson, who's playing one of the lead detective in this film. And if you are in the Jackson, Tennessee area, Memphis, Tennessee, surrounding areas, they are having a huge premiere for the film. It's going to happen September 14th at the Ned in Jackson, Tennessee. You do not want to miss this. There's going to be a red carpet. There's going to be a cast Q&A. with hosting by yours truly, this guy right here. I'll be hosting the cast Q&A. Can't wait to see everyone together and, of course, celebrate Jaron on his latest achievement and accomplishment. Get your tickets right now. They are available right now on Eventbrite. If you are searching on Eventbrite, go to change your location to USA. That helps it pop up pretty easily for you, so you can get your tickets. They're very affordable. Like I said, it's an event. It's not just a movie screening, not just going to see a movie, but it's an event. This cast and crew have worked super hard for a long time working on this project. Definitely want to come out and support you all. So Keith, how excited are you for the premiere of this film?
I'm like a kid in the candy store. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm a big kid when it comes to this stuff. Like, when he released the trailer, only thing I can say, wow.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to see it on the big screen and seeing how people react to it. And it's like I'm happy.
This is not your first rodeo working with Jaron. You've been working with him for a minute now. How's it been working with him, first of all, and how has it changed? How has he evolved as a filmmaker and directing you in your roles?
Well, it's been exactly 7 years now.
Wow.
It all started with a short film called The Preacher. Our working relationship has been the same. I mean, when he approached me for The Preacher, he just said, "Hey, I got this script for you," and I read it, and I like the writing, and it's been pretty much that way ever since. And even before The Preacher, I had watched his previous work, and I can see the growth in each project, And I'm just happy that been blessed to work with him and collaborate and giving new life to my whatever acting journey or career I've been on. So I'm happy. He's getting better and better. Better and better.
Definitely. Like I said, this is definitely probably one of his best film projects I've ever seen. I'm really, really proud of what he's done. And he's such a great just a visionary when it comes to story and characters. And I've watched you develop as well as an actor, and I've seen you work on a lot of his projects. I'm just really proud of everyone that he works with. The cast in this film is stellar. Okay. You got Kate Mobley as your partner, TBI agent. And what was it like working with Kate? This is your first time working with Kate, wasn't it?
No, this is actually the second time.
Okay.
We did a project. I don't know, the closed caption that was back in 2020.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think we maybe had one scene together. Yeah. But Kate, it was professional, funny, goof around, and Jaron's writing. It was set up where I didn't feel like I had to act.
Oh,
it was just there on the page, and you felt like we were these detectives, trying to figure this thing out. And so it was a breeze to me. It's always a breeze, and I'm starting to realize how important writing is. It makes my job easier as an actor.
Yeah,
just there on the page, and all I have to do is just be present in the moment, and just breathe and live it, and just be there in it. Yeah, have a nice supporting cast. Pat Prentice, Amy Taylor, everybody was just they was there. I guess they brought their A game.
You mentioned earlier that you did a little research for your for this film. How do you tackle a role like this? How do you do preparation for the character of Bobby?
Well, like a year prior to this, I did a ride along with a police officer.
Oh wow!
Just trying to get into the police officer. Yeah, I was prepared for it. This is actually Cubic Zirconia. People don't know it's a part of a universe, Stix universe. Yeah, I went into that. That was shot a year ago in Stix, and preparing for this Bobby Clarke. And I already knew about the Cubic Zirconia coming up. And he told me he had written another movie just for Bobby Clarke. But yeah, I did a ride along, watched for a lot of the first 48, and of course the movies. I watched all the detective, a little bit of everything from Jack Nicholson's Chinatown to Sidney Poitier's, Mr. Tibbs,
classics,
Morgan Freeman films. And I would just wanted to understand the behavior, everyday life. Jaron's his background is law enforcement, so
As an actor, you bring a little bit of yourself into every character and every role that you play. Was there anything in particular that you kind of insinuated as far as yourself? Did you were you Keith Johnson on 10 or Keith Johnson on 5, kind of acting in between there?
Well, yeah, when you act, you do bring a little bit of yourself in there. I think now I see why actors like playing cops and detectives. That's like been a staple in the industry, because pretty much the core and the basics of acting is of a cop or detective. Just observe, listen, you take everything in.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm starting to approach acting. You observe, you listen, take everything in. So I guess from that standpoint, I guess I was a little bit of myself. That's what I like to do, just observe.
Yeah.
Listen. So I mean, that's just the core and the basics of acting when I'm learning. So yeah, observe, listen, respond, react.
I interviewed Kate Mobley not too long ago, and in her interview, she said, she actually mentioned, if you notice when you watch the trailer for Zirconia, your character doesn't say anything throughout the trailer. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you observing and reacting in your own way? Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't think about that. Jaron was brilliant with that trailer. I guess he was trying to like mysterious, like, okay, this Clarke is taking everything in and observing this particular case. So yeah, I see him as a bit of a character study. I think Jaron wrote it where it had a little bit of the character had a little bit of depth to it. So.
Well, Keith, let me ask you, what are you most proud of when it came to making this movie? I mean, you guys were on set for a couple weeks, working outside, indoors, working in in the South, so it's hot. I know that. What are you most proud of?
I'm proud that we got through it. I'm proud it was made. It's almost, I always tell Jaron, it's like when we were at the end of it, I was like, dang, we just made a movie. It almost felt like it's over with. We just did it. It was like a breeze. I show up. I mean, I enjoyed driving to these little small towns, and it was like peaceful on my way to the set, and these little small towns I never heard of. And I almost felt guilty. I was like, wow, this is not work. This is fun for me. This is like, and you're dealing with this intense subjects and stuff, but it was a breeze, and it was a blur. I was happy every day. We were serious about the work. We were focused and getting stuff done. When Jaron moves efficiently, but at the same time we're focused on quality. Proud that everybody's continuing to grow, like stepping the game up each time. And I think everything ran pretty much smooth during this production. I'm just giddy. I'm happy.
Man, I'm happy for you. Like I said, y'all did a phenomenal job on this, and I can't wait for other folks to see it. And I think the plan for Jaron is to release it on streaming platforms next year. So if you are going to be in Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee area, Memphis, Tennessee area, surrounding areas, your chance to watch it this year is coming up September the 14th. At the Ned in Jackson, Tennessee. Do not miss this. It's your opportunity to see it this year, or you have to wait till next year, and you don't want to wait. Nobody wants to wait. So come hang out with us. The cast and crew will be hanging out. Others are going to be red carpet, cast screening. That's right. That is right. So go ahead and get your ticket right now.
Come on.
Got Eventbrite right now. Go get your tickets.
Right. I appreciate you having me on, and I'll be seeing you at the premiere.
I'll be there with bells on. I might even get my hair done. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing something different. We'll figure something out. Might have a or something longer, some dreads. I don't know. I might do something funky. Who knows?
Dreads? Okay. Yeah, I can see the dreads. Yeah.
We'll do something different. Yeah, well, that'll do it for tonight's interview. Thank you so much again, Keith, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.